The dark truth behind the evil business of the World Cup. World Cup, a global event that rouses emotions of joy and commotion worldwide, hides a much darker truth. Behind the dazzling stadiums and fervent cheers, an evil business lurks that few talk about. This video will reveal the grimy underbelly of the World Cup. Each host country invests billions into infrastructure, hoping to reap significant economic gains. Truth is, most end up suffering financially. The cost far outweighs the short-term profits, leaving the host nation burdened with enormous debt and abandoned structures. The labor conditions for workers constructing World Cup infrastructure are often appalling. Migrants from developing countries work under abhorrent conditions, facing exploitation, abuse, and neglect. Many of them lose their lives in the process. These construction projects also cause environmental damage. Massive stadiums and facilities are built, displacing natural habitats, leading to deforestation and pollution. The carbon footprint left behind by these events is monumental, contributing significantly towards global warming and climate change. The rampant corruption within FIFA, the governing body of the World Cup, is no secret. Officials often demand and receive bribes for granting hosting rights. This unethical practice tarnishes the sport's reputation and undermines its integrity. Match fixing is another blemish on the World Cup. Powerful betting syndicates manipulate game outcomes, turning the event into a multi-billion-dollar illegal gambling industry. This corrupt practice taints the spirit of fair play and rattles the faith of fans worldwide. Human trafficking spikes during the World Cup. Criminal gangs exploit the influx of tourists, forcing vulnerable individuals into prostitution. This horrifying reality often goes unnoticed amidst the football frenzy. The marketing around the World Cup also exploits consumers. Companies hike prices of merchandise and services, capitalizing on the heightened demand. These inflated prices place an unfair financial burden on fans who just want to support their teams. Moreover, the World Cup often leads to civil unrest. Protests and riots are common as citizens express dissatisfaction over the extravagant spending on the event while their basic needs remain unmet. It's also worth noting that the displacement of local communities is a prevalent issue. Families are often uprooted from their homes to make way for infrastructure developments, causing social instability and distress. The World Cup has also been used as a political tool. Governments sometimes use the event to divert attention from pressing issues, manipulating public sentiment for their advantage. Profit-driven broadcasters also play a role in this sinister business. They pay exorbitant sums for broadcasting rights, driving up the monetary value of the event, while many viewers, particularly in developing countries, struggle to afford access to watch the games. Local vendors and small businesses suffer too. They are often sidelined by corporate giants who dominate the market during the World Cup. This monopolization disrupts local economy and livelihoods. Ticket touting is another dirty business associated with the World Cup. Unscrupulous individuals buy tickets in bulk and sell them at inflated prices, making the event inaccessible for many genuine fans. The commercialization of the World Cup has distorted its essence. The event that was once about uniting nations through love for football has become a cash cow for corporations, politicians, and criminals. Sponsors of the World Cup are not exempt from criticism. They often turn a blind eye to these problems in exchange for significant brand exposure, demonstrating corporate irresponsibility. This video serves as a wake-up call, urging fans, players, and officials alike to challenge the status quo and protect the sanctity of football. Unmask the concealed truths and stand united to safeguard the dignity and spirit of football, the game we all cherish and love. In the midst of World Cup excitement, let's amplify our voices, demanding transparency and fairness to preserve football's true essence. Join us on this bold journey, championing the fight against corruption and ensuring football remains a sport of passion, fairness, and integrity. Join our crusade as we strive to uphold the values of football, ensuring it remains a beacon of passion, integrity, and fair competition. world of victory and defeat, we stand together, challenging the unseen adversaries threatening our beloved sport. In a world captivated by the game's magic, we unite to combat hidden corruption, preserving the purity of football for future generations. This video doesn't aim to dampen your enthusiasm for the World Cup. The intention is to shed light on the dark